Hey. Fuck. Hey. What is... Oh, that didn't go as planned. That intro that did not go as planned. I was trying to like do like a little pop up and be like, "Boo, it's me." Fuck. Just keep. That was a bad one. That was low tier. Low tier intro. That scared you? Okay, good. Picture swooshes. Stop it. Stop it. Dude, he's playing the fucking... Oh no, he's playing the scary music. He's playing the music of the guy with dementia or whatever it is. Why? Ew, stop it! Stop! You're turning into Shrek! Stop it! Oh! Dude, just stop turning up the saturation. What the fuck? Okay, now it's just turning into an alien. Hell? Is that hell? We're in hell. Yeah, we're in hell. Okay, got it. Everywhere at the end of time? Yeah.
It's Tuesday night.
Actually, it's Monday morning. Idiot.
Wildfires rage over West Coast California. CD Projekt Red announces DLC. And over
Okay, that's a weird...
in the furthest reaches of cyberspace, a musical artist named Supercomposite makes a discovery.
Ew.
She experiments with AI-driven art, made possible through inputting text prompts into machine learning systems like Stable Diffusion, DALL-E, and Midjourney. And like anything, at first, everything seems to be alright. Animals, landscapes, trees, the human form, the potential of AI-driven art is endless. And so she decides to push the boundaries of...
Dude, I would just like to say, though, AI art can make some sick album covers.
This system can do. And inputs the following.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came up with the concept.
The last name of Marlon Brando. A prompt that will surely test the absolute limits of the capability of artificial intelligence. Curiously, she enters a modifier, -1, also known as a negative prompt weight, which informs the AI that they're seeking a picture as conceptually far away from the prompt as possible. To be frank, it's an interesting thought experiment because it makes you wonder how exactly AI views the world and what it considers the opposite of everyday things to be. I mean, what do we consider the opposite of everyday things to be? If I asked you what the opposite of birds are, what would you say?
Turtle. Birds, they're fast, they could fly, they're like, you know, very soft. Turtle, rock hard shell, moves slow, on the ground and in the water. I feel like bird and turtle. Fish, no. No, that's not the opposite. No. Because guess what? Fish have something similar to wings. They have fins, quite similar to wings. Turtles? No. They don't have wings, do they? They don't have fins. Turtle. 1000% a turtle.
Supercomposite sends off her prompt and lies in wait. The minutes tick by without much concern until finally.
Hell incarnate. Pop-Tart?
Innocuous, yet interesting that the opposite of Marlon Brando is perceived to be an abstract skyline. Written on it appears to be two words, Digita and Pentix, and in the background
That looks like a
appears to be
company logo.
text on a white page.
Or like a movie company, like before the movie starts, they do their little thing. That's what it looks like.
Curious, she ponders if the inverse of this photo would result in a picture of Marlon Brando. And so she inputs another prompt and sends it off into the vast unknown. Before them were 4 images of a highly uncanny, older woman with severe rosacea on her cheeks. She bears prominent cheekbones, has dark-colored hair, and can be seen within a living room,
I hate this.
in what appears to be a hospital, in a bathtub,
I hate this.
and against a green wall with just one discernible word above her. Loab, or Loab. Over the next few days, Super experiments with their creation, curious about why and how Loab exists. She eventually employs a method named AI image crossbreeding to combine one of Loab's photos with a completely separate one that her friend created. However, instead of this combination resulting in Loab's demise, or innocuous photos involving this tunnel, what comes to fruition is something a bit more grotesque.
Of course. Great. Wonderful. Yeah.
Through some kind of emergent statistical accident, something about this woman is adjacent to extremely gory and macabre imagery and the distribution of the AI's world knowledge. Since Loab was found using negative prompt weights, her gestalt is made from a collection of traits that are equally far away from something, but her combined traits are still a cohesive concept for the AI, and almost all descendant images contain a recognizable Loab. In nearly every image, Loab is distinct and embodies the physical manifestation of the repulsive and uncanny.
Yeah. I'd say
This
so.
AI is somehow creating images that perfectly encapsulates what terrifies us, wrapped up in a myriad of situations
Dude,
like
I
family
fucking hate
portraits,
this. Oh my god, I hate
loitering
this so
within
much.
an office building, looming over children like a reincarnation of Jesus Christ, and even standing by after what appears to be a murder by her own hand. But
Oh, I hate this so
doesn't
much.
stop there. As the
This is good
correlation
art. That's the
between Loab
dumb part, dude. It actually is. It's actually good art. I hate it. Stop. I hate that AI are better artists, man. Stop it. Dude, I'm telling you, AI music in the future, man, it's going to happen. AI music's going to bang. And then what are we going to do? Huh? What are us musicians going to do?
Loab in the idea of malformed, mutilated imagery was merely beginning to take root. The Angel Hallway
This
plus
isn't
Loab
terrifying. It's
also
more
produced
relaxing to
art.
watch. Wow, dude, that is so badass. That's so badass that you find this unsettling grotesqueness calming. That's
With
badass.
such copious gore that probably very few people want to see them, but here are two. I don't feel comfortable posting
Where's
most
the
disturbing
gore?
ones.
That is a baby's
They're
head.
borderline images of dismembered screaming children. There's something moving to me about these grotesque scenes and the desperation, panic, and sadness
Eyeballs or just regular balls?
that they convey. Again, these are produced with other images as inputs and no text. They're the result of crossbreeding of images of Loab with pictures of other things. The images that result
Okay, that is eerie.
from crossing Loab with other images can in turn be crossbred with other images. The AI can latch onto the idea of Loab so well that she can persist through generations of this type of crossbreeding, even without using the original image.
I'm framing this over my child's bed. That'd help him
From
sleep.
here, their
That'd help
journey
him
down
sleep.
the Loab rabbit hole continues. As referenced, her persistence in existing within each resulting photo is striking, and even when they try to get rid of her, to distort her out of existence, she remains in immensely uncomfortable scenarios. With a child.
Okay. Why is that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Clinging to the human form.
Ew. Dude, that looks like a fucking Resident Evil character.
Locked in time as a clay statue. Deformed by unknowable technology. Lurking. Watching. From the dark.
I don't know if that's watching.
Trapped within a Stephen Gamble canvas. Painstakingly out of place. Abandoned as a lifeless child. Trapped in the deep blue. And frozen in eternal pain.
Ugh. Maybe this is the AI self-portrait.
I was ripping Loab apart and putting her back together.
Jack Stauber? Yeah.
She's an emergent
the clay.
island in a latent space that we don't know how to locate with text queries. But for the AI, Loab was an equally strong point of convergence as a verbal concept. The big lesson for me here with Loab is that image prompting can essentially be used as your custom parameter to question the AI's form of thought. You can produce original styles and characters that you literally discover. Negative prompting can help you find emergent accidents, much like Loab, too. This is largely where her thread ends. She claims that she'll update it with further pictures of Loab as they're created, and that's a promise that's held true. To this day, they're still adding to it, and this thread, in its entirety, serves as an interesting dive down a surreal, uncanny, and dreamlike rabbit hole regarding this undisclosed AI art generator
Oh, God.
and its bizarre affixation with this one specific face. As we can recall, the original prompt referenced the inverse of Marlon Brando, and the resulting image was nothing like any human would logically expect it to be. It was an abstract skyline. So how did this come from this?
Can I do better art than that? I could draw stick figures. So, yes. Grandma's pictures. This looks like an analog horror setup. Yeah. Liminal spaces, right? Oh. 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 Ugh. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, God. Eh. This is nightmare fuel right here. Grandma? Kill the demon. Dude, where's Doomslayer when you need him? Holy shit.
Why are AI creations so unsettling? What is it about these images that causes this inexplicable dread? The program I was utilizing to make this slideshow and throughout this entire video was Stable Diffusion, and in the process, I learned quite a few things about it. When you make your input too specific, you may happen upon exactly what you're looking for. The AI is, in a way, constrained by what you feed it. However, if you take away the specifics in your prompt and really allow it to spread its wings and create something for you, well, that's when things get interesting.
This literally looks like scary stories to tell in the dark type
Anomalies,
shit.
much like Loab, await, hidden away within the confines of something called latent space, or the medium in which AI recreates the features
Dude,
it's
this
been
is
fed.
literally that. It's the same
you may
art
have
style.
seen other examples of this idea before, notably with a Twitter thread from June in which this person discovers what appears to be a demon after inputting a completely made-up word.
Krungus?
Krungus, they called it,
Krungus?
which is pretty creepy and is even something you can discover yourself. But it isn't just disturbing, off-putting creatures and faces that this system excels at, and the span of AI's weirdness isn't always as straightforward as entering a text prompt that we know will give us something scary.
The fuck?
As a matter of fact,
That looks like
one of
a
my
cool-
favorite examples of artificial strangeness dates back years. So let's pause and let's head back. In 2019, an anonymous programmer going by none other than the girl who talks to AI set out to create a simulation of the human brain by utilizing a system known as a Generative Adversarial Network, or GAN for short. GANs essentially become trained through machine learning to take in millions of existing stimuli in order to recreate an idea. In this case, the system was tasked with creating a face, and after prowling through millions of existing photos, it spit out this one. The programmer, however, had a curious idea. Since the AI's entire worldview is constrained by the sum of its inputs, what would happen if it were to slowly forget the very thing it was trained for? And so, with the AI's
What is my
neurons
favorite horror
visualized to the
movie?
right,
I don't like horror movies and I don't really watch
she
them.
shuts them off one by one until this face distorts into something completely unrecognizable.
It's more weird than scary. I feel like it's unsettling is the right word for it.
The parallels between synthetic deconstruction and afflictions of the human mind are clear, and this project serves as a curious looking glass into the realm of neuroscience and how we as individuals perceive life around us. The way that face slowly distorts into a faded memory, leaving the remaining neurons scrambling to fill the void, leaves us with an end result that is haunting. And to this day, this remains as one of the most fascinating AI curiosities that I have ever seen.
It kind of reminds me of when the one video of that guy who was having dementia and was like drawing art throughout his dementia, and he like gradually like the facial features were completely messed up and shit. It's kind of similar to that. It reminds me of that. She's just aging, yeah. Into Shrek.
Loab is an eerie case study. someone that has successfully cemented herself in the online sphere. And while the reason behind her conception and why this AI somehow latched on to her oddly specific facial features and tied them to macabre, disturbing imagery is currently unclear, what is certain is that her persistence has left us with an interesting revelation. We know that AI knows how to create subjectively beautiful synthetic art through mere text prompts, generating some of the most striking examples of the sheer potential of modern technology. With that said, who's to say that it can't excel at the opposite? Relatively, the adoption and potential of synthetic art is merely beginning, and with the advent of Loab freaking so many of us out, what else is hidden away within the vast abyss of AI, and how will this impact us when we find them?
Just gonna freak us out a little bit, make us a little bit scared. Go, ah. Good video. I knew about, like, you know, Mid-Journey and all that different shit. I've messed with it before. But yeah, that's a little bit freaky. It's a little bit creepy. A little bit creepy.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.